Welcome back to Minecraft with the Rude Man. And today I think we're going to attempt to build some kind of a farm for wheat. And I'm going to go old school, nothing fancy. I don't have access to tons and tons of skeleton bones yet. I don't have any kind of a mod farm built outside of the zombie spawner. So I don't have access to a lot of bone meal. So I'm just going to go old school, and that's fine. It works for me. So first of all, I need some supplies. So I need, let's see, I need 24. Yeah, 20. I need 24 sticky pistons, and I need 28 repeaters. So the sticky pistons, I'm going to need cobblestone, which we got tons of. So let's grab some cobblestone. Let me see if my inventory doesn't need to be cleaned out. I've been emptying any kind of chest that I can find. So I've got a ton of stuff. And I'll show you that in a minute. Cobblestone's over here. I need to get my signs up. So let's grab a bunch of cobblestone. And we need redstone dust. So let's grab some redstone dust. Gonna need a couple of stacks of that. And we're gonna need some iron ingots. And heaven knows we got tons of that. And then we're going to need some slime balls. So I'll get a stack of those. Oh, we got plenty of redstone torches, so we'll take those. And we're going to need stone, just regular stone. So let's do that. Okay, where's this? Oh, stone over here. So let's grab some stone. Alright, then let's start building this stuff. Oh, by the way, this is new. I don't know if I built this after I finished the episode last time. This is my garbage disposal. So if I have junk in here that I don't want, let's do some of this rotten flesh. I'll show you. Let's see here. Let me show you what's down here. I'm going to hurt myself going down, aren't I? Let me go grab some sand. Okay. And then we'll do, well, let's see here. I think I can go down right in the middle here. Let me grab my sand. I don't think I'll hurt anything doing this. Okay, so here's what I have. As you can see, I have a chest on top of a couple of 3 hoppers that go into a dispenser. And so anything I drop in that chest is going to come down in a dispenser. When this comparator recognizes that there's something in that dispenser, it sends a signal around back into the dispenser, which triggers it. When it gets triggered, it's going to throw whatever's in the dispenser down this hole. And in the bottom of this hole, which you can't see, is a cactus. That's a piece of ice. So if anything dribbles out of that thing, it's going to hit that ice and fly into there. I don't think it is even going to touch the ice, but I put the ice in there just in case. So it's going to pop out of there and it's going to drop down in there. So let's test that. I've got this rotten flesh. Let's throw some rotten flesh in here. And it sees it. And it starts popping it, and in it goes, or out it goes. Oh, hell, I'm getting it. Oh, no. Get away. I don't want it. There it goes. So, anyway, that's how that works. Let me put my thing back here. But, yeah, it shoots it into the cactus and it disposes of it. So, that's how that works. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this sand. Well, it really won't hurt anything there, but let's see, oak planks and spruce planks. Let me rebuild my floor here. Spruce there, we got the spruce there, and oak and oak. Did I miss an oak? How come I ended up with 3 oaks? But yeah, so there you go. I've got a garbage disposal. So I'm going to drop everything that I get into that box up there. It's going to come in here. If it doesn't fit within one of these parameters here, it's going to go over here into the miscellaneous pile. If I don't want it, I'll just grab it and drop it in there, and Bob's your uncle, it's gone. So anyway, that's pretty slick, and it works just fine. So let's go and make what we need to make. Make these, we're going to do that, and then cobble, iron ore, and how many did I say I needed? I needed 24. Need 24 of those, so let me do 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So let's do that, and that will give us uh-oh. I didn't grab enough oak. So let's see here. There's 20. $21. I need more oak. Doggone it all. Alright. Let me go get that. Get some more planks. I didn't really figure it out mathematically. I just thought I grabbed enough of everything. Okay, and let's see. Oak again. We need 22, 3, 4. Need 3 more. So we'll just do that. And where did we put the iron? 3 of those. Okay, so we have 24 of those, and now we need to make them sticky. So there we go. 24 sticky pistons. And then I need repeaters, and I need a ton of those. So repeaters, I need stone for repeaters. And let's see, what did that look like? What did that look like? I can't remember. Nope, that's not it. Alright, I can't remember the recipe. Figures, doesn't it? There it is. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Let's spread this out a little bit. And we need more of those. We'll spread those out. And we need more of this. Throw that in there. And let's see. Gonna need... Is that all the stone I got? Alright. So there's 15. There's 19. And there is 21. So I'm still short. I need more stone. Should have wrote it all down, figured it all up, but hey, what's the fun of that, huh? I need to put a bench out here too. It's benches all over the place, so I don't have to run around. Okay, what was that again? Like that? Or was it on the bottom? That's not it. It was the other way, wasn't it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, how many did I need? I needed 24. I have 21. 22, 23, 24. There's that. And we'll do 3 of those. Or 4, whichever. Okay. There we go. All right, now I'm also going to need some dirt. Dirt's pretty cheap, but do I have dirt? Dirt! Okay, I'm going to grab some dirt. And then we're going to need a bucket or 2 of water. So let's go downstairs. And also, I've been working on this workroom. And I set up this over here. These are all going to be wood products. So this is where I'm going to put anything that I build made out of wood. And this is just junk, but that's what this pile is going to be. So if I make wood planks and I have extra, I'll throw them in here. This one is anything made out of stone. So as you see, I've got my stone bricks, I've got my stone slabs and stone brick slabs, staircases. This charcoal's just in here just for the time being. And then over here, this is anything that I need to build with, like redstone. So anything built like with redstone, I've got droppers and dispensers, furnaces. Now furnace isn't redstone, but it's something that I would need if I was building something. Your tripwire hooks, levers, which reminds me I'm going to need a lever. Buttons, stone pressure plates. If I have extra of the redstone torches and redstone repeaters, things like that, they're going to go down here so that they don't take room up in the storage up there. So that's what this is. Over here, this is all my valuables, my diamonds, my emeralds. Slime balls might go in there, although slime balls are I'm going to probably leave one up above with slime balls in it, but that's what this is. This is just junk that's coming up from the mine. And then over here is just miscellaneous. Anything that doesn't match anything else is going in here. So that kind of organizes it a little bit. Also, the floor up here I made out of wood, and I made kind of a pattern to it. I'm thinking about doing the same thing here, except for I'm thinking about using polished granite and polished andesite. So I'm thinking of doing like something like this. Same kind of a pattern I did downstairs, only with stone, with these 2 colors, something like that. That's what I'm thinking about doing here. So we're going to work on that too, but maybe not today. All right, let's get up to the iron golem, the iron titan. Okay, now I don't know how much of this I did, but I've kind of been working on this too. this stairway. I did this before, I'm pretty sure, but I didn't do it up there, and you're going to see what I did up there. After I left in the last episode, I kind of continued working, and I put in the stairway and put a railing up so I don't fall off accidentally if I come up here drunk. And I went ahead and brought it all the way up and up here, and here we are at the Iron Titan. So, and if you notice, I took all this junk away. I did take my cobblestone machine away. I've got plenty of cobblestone, and I will be mining more, so I'll be getting more. I worked on the iron a little bit. I got it down to 3 chests because it was up there's a way. And I put in just a little bit of a stairway up here because this is where we're going to be building. Okay, so I need to do some terraforming. This is going to be 8 blocks wide, and well, I'll show you as I go. But I'm gonna need to do some terraforming here. So we're going to have 3 pads for wheat, is what we're looking at. So this is my marker. That's my marker. So this is going to be 1 pad. This will be the 2nd pad. And beyond here will be the 3rd pad. So I need to terraform out into that area there. So rather than you watch me do that, I will do that and return. We are back and cleared out my area. I took all the stone and dirt and threw it down that hole over there. Down the rabbit hole. And we're going to start building. So first of all, like I said, this is going to be 1 pad, 8 wide, 8 long. 2 pads and 3 pads. Now, right now, I need to throw in my sticky pistons. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when I said I was doing this old school, what that means is this is how I used to build a wheat farm way back when Minecraft first started and we first started getting sticky pistons. So it's been a while. So I'm going to need some of that dirt that I just dug up. Let's grab some of that. And I'm going to put dirt on top of these sticky pistons. And then, where's my shovel? Shovel, shovel, shovel. Okay, so now what I need to do is dig out here. Get all the way. Now I have some light down here. I didn't think about that. But I do have torches. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, here I've hit the end. Alright, let me... this torch is going to have to be temporary, but I'm going to throw a torch in. Let's see, I don't need that. I won't need that. So let's throw a torch down and finish digging. Alright, I need room to work here, so I didn't bring any polished andesite. Oh boy, let's use cobblestone, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think about bringing bricks, building bricks. Okay, and I'm gonna need my these. And I think I goofed. I think I needed 28 of these, so I may have to go out and make some more. But let's see. We're gonna do something like this. And that, because we need to power those. And then we're going to need to start digging out here a way to get out. Alright, this should be far enough. So I'm going to then throw in, let's throw down, we're going to throw down a lever. And then, let's see here. And then this is why I needed extra repeaters. I'm going to run out of power. So I'm going to need to have power to power all these pistons. So let's go out and throw that lever, and now you notice that our pistons have raised this level here. So we should have, this should be 8. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that's going to be 8 feet. And the reason why, or 8 blocks, the reason why I need 8, that's the distance that water will go. So that's what I'm doing that for. And now I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8. So let me think. If that's gone, I think that's right. I may have to do some adjustment, but it's been so long since I've made one of these. Okay, so this is going to be, where's my dirt? Dirt. I don't need a sword. Do need a pickaxe. Okay, dirt. Uh-oh. Dude, this needs to come up because I need to put more sticky pistons down. Okay, so this one now is gonna be, let's yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this would be 8. So I need to go down. Oh crud! How am I getting out of here? Let me out! Let me out! Okay, sticky pistons again. Down there. Dirt on top. Okay. And then back down the hole. Back down the rabbit hole. Yeah, we're working this way now. Okay, there's our piston. All right. So let's work into here. Look, resources. Okay, we're at the end, so let's that's the end. We're gonna take that out. Oops. Let me dig down there. Throw a torch down so we can see. And then dig back that way. All right. And back to Oh, shoot. I didn't think about that. Alright. That's not going to work. Let's put one there and close that back up. All right, and again with repeaters. Uh-oh. Did I not make enough repeaters? I didn't make enough repeaters. I already said that, didn't I? So I'm going to have to go make more repeaters, but we'll continue on for now. Again, that didn't work. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay, so we're going to have another repeater. Let's throw one. Let's see. We need to probably... Is that right? Alright, let's throw a repeater there. Redstone down. Here, up. So that threw those up. Alright, let's go take a look what we have. Okay, so those are being pushed up, these are being pushed up, and now we need to fill this in with dirt. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There would be water. Hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Water. 7. Okay, so we got, let me think here. We got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 7. That would be 8. 8. So this has got to go here. This is going to be open. Actually, it's not going to be open. It's going to be like that. This is going to be, I don't know, that doesn't need to be anything really in particular. It just needs to be there. So I'm going to go ahead and throw, wait a minute, wait a minute. We need that out of there because this needs to be sticky pistons. We need a sticky piston down there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so sticky pistons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to have stone on top. And then we need to go down, well, let's fill this in with dirt first. Okay, so there's going to be water here. So this will be the 8th block. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that works. So this has to be raised, and then we're going to fill that with water. So the way we're going to raise that is how we raised everything else, with pistons. Really, 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 really. And there's our pistons. So we need to dig this out. Actually, I didn't need to dig that one out, did I? Well, oh well. I just did anyway, didn't I? Okay, so that's the end of that story. Alright, so yeah, I didn't need to dig those out because I'm just going to replace them. Oh well. Yeah, see, I am short a few of these. Short 2. Alright, fine. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some more. Okay, I'm back with the repeaters. I didn't have to make one. I had some already made upstairs in the storage room. Oh, so there is one there. Alright, so I need to put a repeater there and one there. And then we're going to get rid of that and put in, and I had to get water buckets too, so because I need water. And okay, did they all go up? I think they did. So let's go out and see what we have. Alright, so that did it. Oh, it missed one. Why did it miss one? Oh shoot. I missed one. How did it miss one? That's why I needed more repeaters. You see, I lost my signal right there. So I need to put another repeater in. No, right there maybe. That should have done it. There we go. Alright, so now we have enough signal. Let's go back up. And it's dark. Oh, it's dark, it's dark. I don't like the dark. Moon's coming up. Alright, we're going to throw some water in here. Let's grab some buckets. Buckets of water. And 3 should do it. Got one there. One there. One there. Grab from there, throw one there, grab from there, throw one there, there, throw one there. Did that get it? Okay, and I need to make sure that, let's see here, I'm going to have a problem right here. So I need to throw some stone or something in here. And then also right there. Just be on the safe side. Okay, so now when I do this, water should come down. And something's wrong. I'm losing water someplace. Doggone it. Oh shoot. Somehow I've got a leak. Yep. I'm leaking water. Alright. Alright. I should have checked closer before I did that. Let's grab some of this water here. And then throw some dirt in the water source. Turn it off. Let's find out where I'm leaking. Alright, I gotta find out where am I leaking, and I won't be able to find out. Shovel. Where am I leaking? Down here? No. Well, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to close that off. And then let's go down. There. There. That's where I was leaking. Alright, let's go get our stuff. Yeah, that's still okay, so we're okay. We didn't get too far. Alright, so we need to throw a repeater in here. Grab some redstone. Alright, let's see if that's back to normal. Throw some water back in. Okay, try this again. Okay, flip the switch. Come on, water. There it is. Stops at the end. Cool. Alright, and then if we throw the switch again, the water should stop. Okay, now the principle's pretty easy. Like I said, this is old school. I'm going to take a hoe and I'll make this all plantable. All of those 3 pads are going to be plantable. And then I just hand seed my seeds. I have wheat growing. When it's done growing, I flip that switch. This water comes and it harvests it all. And the one thing I did forget was my hoppers. So down at the bottom here, I'm going to have hoppers, and that'll push the wheat into the hoppers, which will go down into, well, wherever I want it to go. But I'm going to have down here someplace, maybe here, I'll have some kind of a chest. And the stuff will go in the chest. So there you go, Bob's your uncle. Now, the other thing I need to do though is this needs water. So I need to have a water source. And to do that, I need to make sure that I don't have yeah, see, this can't be. This cannot be. So I need to make sure that there's no water leaks. Okay, so there's going to be water. And water goes 4 blocks. So if I have a water source here, it's going to water these first 4. And then water on this side will water these 4. And so that way this whole pad will be watered or irrigated. So what I need to do now is do that. And I didn't bring a hoe, I didn't bring hoppers, so I'm going to have to take care of that. But in the meantime, we'll just make our little water trough here. And yeah, I need to let's make it cobblestone. The water buckets. I'm glad I brought more water buckets. I'm going to need them. In this case, I don't actually have to have still water. I can just do that if I wanted to. But why not? Whoa, no! Did not want to do that. Ah, screwed up. There I go. There we go. There we go. Let's do that right there. All right, so that's that, and then we can then go ahead and cover this like that. I need to do the same thing on this side. This side's a little trickier because I've got my other stuff down there, but we can do it. Don't need that. Let's get rid of this. Right there. I need to make sure that I have some form of block down below. I've already got my wiring done, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. As long as I don't interfere with the wiring, I should be okay. Whoop. Something did not work right. Uh-oh. Trouble. Right there. Doggone it. I'm going to have an issue. Right there, I'm going to have an issue. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. That's going to block that. I need water there, though. All right, I need a half slab. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and finish the water in here. You see the principle. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a half slab here to hold the water. The half slab will hold the water, but it won't pinch off this. So I'm going to do that, finish this thing up, and we'll watch it in action. Okay, so, well, let's take a look at what I've finished. I decided, since I had to go back down and get supplies, I brought up a bunch of brick and made it a little pretty. This is kind of a, if you come up here, it's kind of a sitting place. You can come up here and kind of sit and look around, kind of like a little garden. And there's the hidden switch down there. I put my hoppers in here. They run around to the side here and end up dropping into this chest on the end here. So let's take a look. Now I went ahead and put some torches out and covered up the water so it looks kind of beautified. It's not quite all grown yet, but I already waited quite a while. It's been, well, I let the game run. It's been like 2 nights and it still isn't complete. So I'm going to go ahead and run it anyway so you can see how it works. Now, the basic thing, if you watched me build it, was there's water behind this block here. So underneath this block is a row of water, and it sets right the same level as this. When we flip the switch, the sticky pistons are in the out position right now, the extended position. When I flip the switch, these blocks will drop down, and the water that's behind these blocks will come out and run this way. And it'll run exactly 8 blocks, and it'll stop right here. But also when I flip the switch, there's sticky pistons under here which will drop them down, which allows the water then to drop to the next level and carry on 8 more until it gets here, which this row will also drop when I flip the switch, which allows the water to continue on again until it reaches the end where it pushes everything into these hoppers. That's how it works, and that's why I said it was old school. It's nothing complicated. All it is some sticky pistons and water, and you still have to go out and and manually plant this thing. But you know, you don't have to do it too often. There's quite a bit of wheat there when you let it grow completely. Now remember, there's water all along the side here that moisturizes this soil. And again, over here, there's water the whole way that moisturizes this way. That's how it works. It's pretty simple. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and flip the switch. Get up here and take a look. And it harvests everything. Everything runs down, throws it in there, seeds and wheat. And when it's all said and done, you run over and you turn off the water, and it's ready to reseed. So we'll run down, see what we got. Now remember, it wasn't fully ripened, so we're not going to get as much wheat as you normally would. So there's the seed. I didn't see wheat at all. Seeds must drop first. This is a trap chest, so it's not going to show us everything coming in. But let's make sure everything's okay. I really didn't test to see if there was anything plugging it. I know I saw wheat. Uh-oh, I gotta eat. Do I have anything with me? Yeah, I got some steak. Yeah, I went up and cut my trees a second ago, so just enough. All right, where's all the wheat? That's not good. There was wheat grown, wasn't there? Or was it all not grown? Or was that didn't sound right. Was there any of it grown? I thought for sure I saw some wheat. I should have waited another night. Nope, there's wheat. All right, we didn't get a lot, but as you can see, it wasn't, you know, fully grown. It's still coming. So we can now take our seeds and go out and just reseed. It doesn't take long. It's really not that bad. Like I say, it's old school, but sometimes old school works just as good as new school. One thing you got to be careful with, you want to make sure that you bring a hoe with you, because eventually you're going to accidentally jump on the ground and disturb the soil. So make sure you bring a hoe with you. What I usually do, and I'm going to do before I leave, is take a hoe and leave it in the chest. That way, you don't have to worry about carrying a hoe with me all the time. Now, all this seed didn't come from this farm. I did have some seed that I brought up from the little farm down below. Yeah, and sometimes the water hits pretty hard and some of the stuff will get up on the edge, but, you know, que sera, sera. Whatever happens, happens. But there you go. That's old school wheat farm. It doesn't have to be wheat. Now, see, we got quite a bit. We got a stack and a little bit, almost a stack and a half. That's not bad, especially since it wasn't all grown. But you can plant anything you want in there. It doesn't have to be wheat. Right now I want wheat because I want to feed my cattle and make some steak. But what you could do, plant this one in carrots, plant that one in potatoes, plant that one in wheat, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. Alrighty, I'm going to call it an episode. It was kind of a long one. I may have to edit it a little bit, but hope you enjoyed it. If you do, give me a like. If you have a friend, share it. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos or subscribed to my channel, no time like the present. And I'll see you in the next episode.